Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. What it brew, boo?
What it brew, boo?
Yes. Oh, that's what we say before every show. I don't know if you know that.
What it brew, bro?
What it brew, boo?
What it brew,
boo?
What it brew, boo?
Yeah, what it brew, boo? Well, me and Alan was joking around one day, and I was just like, yo, we should have like a little saying before our show. And so I was like, well, we should say what it brew. And Alan's like, nah, what it brew, boo? I was like, all right. Because, if you know Alan's always got like an extra sauce on it.
Sure.
He put his little extra sauce on it.
So I'll add some extra sauce to that.
There we go.
What do you brew, boo? Boo, I brew you. How to you?
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe. Welcome, Joe, to the room. Joe to the room. Joe.
Beautiful.
There you go. Here you go. Let's get Joe some. There you go. Joe's here. Welcome, Joe. Hey, Joe is a friend to the room. We're not going to be like, go too far out and be like, oh, who is Joe? Joe is a friend to the room. That's what we're going to say. Actually, Joe is Dale's brother. Look, Dale is here too, guys.
What's up?
There's Dale.
Yeah. Heard from Joe he was coming on, and he's like, hey, you gotta get in on this. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he even brought some beer for us, too.
You brought some German beers.
Yeah, what'd you bring?
Yeah,
German
Bring
Deutsch beers.
Heisenweier.
Weinstefaners.
Yeah.
That's at least how I think you
Heisenweier.
pronounce it.
Weinstefaner.
I will say
Weinstefaner?
to my German friends, though, Guten Tag.
Weinstefaner.
Eifenweiser. I believe that's.
Eifenweiser.
Yeah.
I'm here too, haters.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Joe is in the back. I mean, Paul's here. Joe's here. Alan's here. Dale's here. And Paul, the producer Paul, is here. Paul, I think Dale's going to be probably like going back and forth between producing and...
yeah, we'll be taking in and out.
We'll let Paul get his shine, Paul's a producer you love to hate. Actually, we should make shirts like that, right? Paul, producer you love to hate. That has to be a fucking cool shirt.
Put the Hawk 2.
Put the Hawk 2 on there.
But he'll be doing it.
How about the Hawk 2 shit? It's so popular, Alan.
You know what? I really hope her name is really not Heather, but I hope no one finds out who she is, because that is the beauty of the internet and the beauty of all this. Like, let her just be an enigma of whatever you think her name is.
Hawk 2 girl.
Because, good Lord, is she mega viral, but... There's a lot of slander behind her, because apparently she got fired from her job as a preschool teacher, but that's been debunked. She's not a preschool teacher at all.
Oh, so it's like
that's not true. I guess that's not true.
Just spreading some craziness around.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but
She was cute.
oh fuck yeah,
yeah, she's actually hot. I mean, she can Hawk 2 all over me.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
She'll spit on that thing.
I spit on that thing. I was like, oh god. I loved her little twang too. She had like a little country twang.
She's in fucking Tennessee.
Yeah, she's from Tennessee. I was like,
So is this like the viral? Is it as big as the whole? Oh gosh, the Karen videos then?
Oh, it's bigger.
Yep.
It's bigger. This is bigger.
Yeah,
Hawk 2 is like taking the life of his own. Everybody's Hawk 2ing it. All summer long, we're going to be Hawk 2ing it.
Paul first brought that up a week ago in the studio, and it's just that's where I first heard about it, and that's taking on a life of its own.
When Alan says mega viral, like it's really mega viral, like it's like viral on another level.
Everyone's making fun of this.
Yeah, man, we need a Hawk 2 beer, Hawk 2 IPA.
I know
people are probably already on it,
right?
I know there's some goddamn breweries making Hawk 2 beer.
Hawk 2 IPA, right?
Yeah.
We all over that shit, man. I don't know. Anyway, we're at beer show. Alan, what are we drinking? You already got beer passed around.
Pouring shit.
What do we got drink? What are you drinking, Alan?
So I cracked open this. This is released every year from Sierra Nevada and is probably one of my favorites.
Hoptum, yep.
It is Hoptimum from Sierra Nevada. It is a triple IPA at 11%.
Damn.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
This may have to be my only one. I got to work later.
Well,
if it's too much, you don't want that much, I'll cut it down and I'll drink the rest of it.
All right.
But it is a really smooth triple IPA. It is tangy, piney, danky.
See that bottle and show everybody what we're drinking.
Yeah, it's very
Hoptum.
danky.
Can I get the
Beer can.
the beer can going there, but so everybody can see what we're drinking? Hop to them. Oh, there we go, everybody. Hop to them. That's right. That's what we're drinking right there.
And they change the label every year too.
Yeah, that label's fucking sick. It's cool.
that's pretty cool that they do
Pretty cool.
that.
That's yeah, I like it.
So
Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada is an awesome brewery.
Yep.
Amazing. They make amazing beer.
Very much so. Is there any reason that they change it every year?
They just like to be different with it because every year it's just for shits and giggles.
What's one of Sierra Nevada's? What's like some of their? I know I've heard that name before. What's like their marquee brands?
Pale Ale. That's
Ale?
their big.
Yeah.
That's their workhorse that pays their bills.
Oh yeah, Pale Ale's like super popular.
That is the That is, if not the number one, it is up there with
Strong ass beer, right?
the most.
I was gonna say,
the most.
I would agree it's pretty
One of the
light,
most
though, for
crushable beers out there for like mass consumption, and
Pale Ale.
it's economically priced. Like $14, $15 for a 12-pack.
Yeah, it's not very expensive.
Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Yeah,
it's a good beer.
I got to jot notes down.
Yeah, it's a good beer, man.
They're one that's always it's always sold out lightning fast is their summer ale. It's a lager and it's
a good beer.
Ungodly.
Are they pretty available in town?
Yeah,
they're everywhere here.
Yeah, they have everything in 12 packs and they have variety packs. They do both bottles and cans because everyone still loves the bottles no matter what.
You know what bottle I have at home, Alan? I have that Dogfish 120-minute IPA.
I have a 4-pack of the 120 and the 120 age. The 120 age in the Utopus barrels.
Yeah, it's 120
and Worldwide Stout,
and it's 17% IPA.
17%. That's like that's got to be your end of the night beer then, huh?
Oh fuck! Yeah, into everything. It's into your life beer. If you drink all four, if you drink all four, you're screwed.
Yep. Well, and the fun thing is, so I ended up winning the contest at Jail Beers for Sam Adams.
Oh, dope! Oh, you did?
Hey. Oh yeah, I smashed that thing.
What was the contest about?
It was
There you go, Alan. Congratulations, Alan. Congratulations.
It was between all the Jail Beer stores in around North Dakota and parts of Minnesota, and it was pretty much I wanted to win, and so did Alex at Jail Beers. He wants to win too, no matter what. So he shot first, and he kept swinging away. And Lexi in Fargo, I love her to death, and she's amazing. But her store did okay, but I picked a fight with her personally because she used to work up here for this one. Oh. And she ended up getting a chunk of like 5+ kegs. I ended up doing with almost 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy. So it's just more or less overall
Talk about crush.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a drinking contest.
No.
When can I get in on this?
Kegs I sold in and like how much they kept burning through them.
For sure.
You moved them.
Oh, yeah. And so he won a bottle of from Kyle, my Sam Adams.
Yep, Kyle, yep.
He got a bottle from him out of his own personal collection of a 2023 Sam Adams Utopus. It's and that's 28%.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Actually, we're going to have Kyle on the show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what month
Fallish.
yet. In the fallish, Kyle will be coming by with
around Oktoberfest time.
Oktoberfest. So we were having a lot of great beer. We'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a date as it gets closer, like when he's going to come on.
Heck yeah.
Make it Friday. But I mean, Kyle's an awesome guy, nice person. Got to meet him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I got kind of a beer adjacent story for my last weekend at the end of the fair races.
Right.
So on the last day, they always do 3 days of racing for the fair races in town, and the last day they always mix it up a little bit instead of like the standard cars that are there, like the sprint cars and stocks, late models. I know last year the way they mixed it up was they had bus racing. And some years they do demo derby, but this year they did Baja racing, where it's like almost demolition derby type cars, but maybe with a little bit more horsepower built into them, so they have some speed built into them. And instead of racing on the actual main track of River City Speedway, they carve up the infield and they make a chicane in the back, and they get a little more jumpy, they get a little more aggressive than standard racing. They'll actually let them just kind of duke it out a little bit, like Destruction Derby racing. It was pretty cool. But a couple of the cars had some beer, not official sponsors. They just loved beer, so they put this one guy. He was actually interviewed on the Dirty Thursday show here. Parker Obergon. He actually had the Pabst Blue Ribbon logo painted on the car. They're not a sponsor. I just like PBR.
That's all right.
That's fair.
Maybe they'll see it. They'll see the video and send them some stuff. Who knows, right?
No, Baja racing is really fun.
Yeah, and he ended up winning. And I saw another car. We're talking to him before the races. He didn't even have the logo. He just painted on hams on the back bumper.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm like, so that guy's your rival, right? He's like, tonight he is. But he got the checkered flag. He won it out. So
Awesome.
Yeah,
there's some great beer. Pabst. Ham, those are classics.
I guess my go-to of the, I don't know what the right term is, was Dirty 30 beers or whatever. I go Natty Light. That's mine.
That's a good beer.
For whatever reason, that's mine of those.
You and a chunk of my friends love Natty Lights.
Not Natty Ice, but Natty Light.
I would rather have Natty Ice.
Oh gosh,
I can't do those. My dirty light beer but I love it, is High Life.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fucking love High Life.
It's a good beer.
There's a funny story
champagne
to the Natty Ice. Dale might remember this. So this was like early 21 days or whatever at Lake Sarah.
Right.
But do you remember, there's a joke to it, but my dad's like trying to be all super cool for us. Like, hey, what do you like to drink? Da-da-da. Hey, what do you like to drink? And trying to pay it all. Yeah. I'm like, well, honestly, at that time, palate was not what it is now.
Right.
But it was very to the point. I'm like, well, honestly, anything ice cold. And
And he bought ice beer.
Yeah, ice beer, natty
God.
ice.
I've been to gatherings where people have done that before. A person, back when it was still Bud Ice, this guy just got completely hammered way faster than everyone else. We're like, well, why did you get Bud Ice? Everyone else just got light beers. And he was like, I said ice? I thought it was extra cold. And he was serious.
Oh, no.
I was like,
and that was the joke of the story because I'm like, I'm maybe 22 or something because I had some drinking experience where I'm like, why in the... Oh, this is... Oh, no.
It hit you. Yeah, Bud Ice, they discontinued that a long time back, right?
Bud Ice is...
did they make it still?
Or do they still?
They still make it.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
You can find it...
It's just limited
in New York,
availability?
in New York City, it's all everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like that stuff there. I don't know why they just do.
It's basically malt liquor.
Drinks
like malt liquor.
Like I said, in New York City, it's available everywhere. In the hood near you.
I mean, it's just the same as High Life or the Earthquake High Life, or you know what I mean? That's...
Are you talking the silos?
Basically, yeah, it's like 9.5%. It's just like woofta.
Are you talking earthquakes?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anytime we see those at Happy Harry's...
Yeah.
Like, you have earthquakes, hurricanes, and all those. We call them natural disasters.
Right, 100%.
Oh, natural disaster.
Yeah.
And I had a
Because you are getting wrecked.
Oh, yeah. It's over, right?
Yeah. When we see people with like 3 of them at a time, like, oh,
Yeah.
good luck to you, my guy.
So, it's the end of Pride Month, Alan. Pride Month is wrapping up.
And Men's Mental Health Awareness
And
Month.
men's mental health awareness, because there's some of us that are cray-cray. We a little bit, right? We got a little some shit going on with us. It's okay.
Everyone's got their fair share of stuff going on.
We all got shit, Like,
I think that one should be taken more serious.
it should be, right?
A lot more serious.
Actually, you know what? I really liked back then. I'm a UFC fan. I really liked when Patty Pimblett talked about, like, mental health with men.
Oh, yeah.
And about how men shouldn't be afraid to express how they really feel. Because we're such macho guys. Yeah. We can't, like, say, like, we're going through shit and I feel like killing myself today. You know what I mean? And his friend had killed himself and he just said, let's, like, talk to people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and communicate. Because, as men, we I guess we're built where we can't express our feelings as much as we want.
Oh, find a support group.
Or it's not as sociably acceptable at times.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. Actually, you know what? That brings me to this, because Mental Health Month for men and then Pride Month. My biggest problem with Pride, I could care less who you love, right? I love that. I love you. If you love a man, you're a man, cool. You love a woman, you're a woman, cool. It doesn't affect my life. I'm okay with it, right? My biggest problem is that I live in North Dakota, and being a gay woman is cool in North Dakota. It's all right. It seems like it's okay. But being a gay man in North Dakota, it's not cool. The men here will make you feel like you're not wanted.
Very well. And we can go in that in many aspects, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm not wrong. You know what? It's weird because me and Alan have a couple of guys we know that are gay friends. Mm-hmm. Denora's brother, Edgar. And then
Denora, Joe Garcia.
Yeah, her brother Edgar.
Yep.
And we talk all the time, and I ask him how is it, being a man living in these places as a gay man. And he, you know what, he was, we had like really good conversation, and the conversation was about, he said, he hates living in North Dakota because, he's looked upon as like this strange person because he's gay. I'm like, who gives a shit? Like,
it's rednecks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, around here it's rednecks, and people with not open minds, right? They don't have open minds. I'm from New York City. I've been seeing gay people all my life. I don't really know anything different. Like, guys like guys, girls like girls. Like, I've been around it all my life, and I was able to learn about it at a young age. So I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me at all. But around here, it's difficult to be a gay man. You cannot be gay and be out. They look at you like you're a freaking UFO or something, But, I mean, hopefully some people are, finally figuring it out. Hey, it's your life. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, you can go to different parts of the country. It could be a whole different spectrum.
Yeah,
parts of the country. Exactly like you said. Metropolitan areas to not so metropolitan areas to rural areas.
Exactly.
You just get a feel for your bearings, and
yeah.
I mean, it's been around a lot of people. You hear a lot of people say all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah.
And no, I'm kind of the same boat as you, Shan. It doesn't bother me what anyone is. Yeah.
Just to bring, and I was just sliding. They said Alan poured some Drekkers, but we do have a Gaytorade series, a sour series. Gay, Gar. Gaytorad. We'll show the cans, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Gator. We'll show it afterwards because we'll drink some. We're going to drink those, Alan? We're going to try them?
We can.
Well, we already tried them.
Yeah.
We'll show the cans. We'll try like one and then probably send them home to your wife. Your wife will like these beers. They're sours. They're actually really good beers. Okay. They're delicious. So we have the Gaytorade Sour, Gatorade. We got orange, we got fruit punch, we got grape, and we got lemon lime. It's from a brewery called Good Neighbor up in Winnipeg. A bunch of gay women who own a brewery. They own and operate their own brewery, make great beer. And, that's their Gaytorade series. Also, Little Brown Jug has a beer.
Little Brown Jug?
Called Queer Beer. It's called Queer Beer. They make it every summer. And
they make that awesome generic lager.
Yeah, Dale's a big fan of generic lager. He loves generic lager. I bring him generic lager. It's like he's like a little kid. He's like a little kid.
Makes my week.
Yeah, he's like a little kid. Yeah. So, Alan, what'd you pour over here? We got to get back to the beer.
I poured Drekker's Fluff Stuff. It's their newest one.
Which one?
Orange.
Oh, they got an orange one now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we've had strawberry, blueberry.
I had cherry down under blue skies.
Yeah.
This is like an orangesicle?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
And the next one coming up is raspberry.
Oh, yeah? Let me see that can, too.
Oh my! This is exactly like a push pop orangesicle. Oh my gosh, that is so
Is
good.
it really good or what?
Yeah.
Tasty.
They do it with one fruit, and they use orange, and they do one fruit, and then they use a shit ton of marshmallows.
So this is Drekker Fluff Stuff.
Okay, that's
Heck yeah.
I was wondering what the odd taste was because it doesn't smell like orange.
No,
but
the marshmallows.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
Can I get that on the camera here? Can I get that on the beer camera, Paul?
I got you.
Boop, boop.
And actually, it's kind of funny if you're interested in taking it a back step to the thing earlier.
Go.
Oh, never mind.
That's Fluff Stuff orange. That's Fluff Stuff.
Ooh-wee.
Drekker. Shout out to Drekker, man. Drekker, you guys make some good beer. Killer beer.
I love their brewery.
Yeah.
So much pinball awesomeness over there.
I know.
I love pinball. Oh my gosh.
I love breweries that have a lot of things going on in them. So
yeah.
It's pretty cool. Any games, and I guess pinball is really popular. There's Fluff Stuff, guys. We're good. Here you go, Alan.
Oh, sweet.
Fluff Stuff. Thanks
It's a
for
good
that.
bar. It's a good bar.
What were you saying again?
Oh
Joe?
no! Well, I didn't want to interrupt earlier, but like with Pride Month and whatnot,
Pride
and
Month,
like
yeah.
The joke is, I was gonna say the phrase "North Dakota nice" goes in multiple ways,
Oh yeah.
and like that's the odd thing because of the topic. It's so to answer your question, because it
Shoot.
wasn't a question, but it was.
Yeah.
I think that the rednecks like the gay woman and whatnot because I hate to say stereotypes.
Yeah.
but it's like.
Stereotypes exist for a reason. There's no getting around that.
It's like that's why they're okay with that because it's like I hate to say it in that way. I don't know if it's allowed to say, but like they've Googled it, right?
Because it's a fantasy thing.
Exactly. Where the other one is like, hey, you might be attracted
Taboo.
to me, so like X, Y, Z, and it's just it's unfortunate that is why that stuff
You
happens
ready?
that way.
I'm gonna put a lot of guys on blast right now. Alan will know this.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a lot of guys on blast. A lot of my gay friends, guys, a lot of my gay guy friends tell me that most of the guys they hook up with are married,
Damn.
rednecks, and with wives and families at home. That's most of their guys they hook up with to little one night stands, a little toppy, a little hot too.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's so true. I got gay guy friends that tell me a lot of the guys they hook up with are conservative older white men that that got families.
I can see that though.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately, I think Jeff Foxworthy probably made the best joke about it, even though it's not a joke.
Yeah.
But in his stand-up and whatnot, it was very literally to the point.
Yeah.
Hey, so I think we're all a little gay. And, well, he had two jokes. One was basically like, well, is porn better with the cock in it or not? Well, he's talking about.
True. Yeah.
But he's like, but, well, and they're like, well, yeah. Oh.
I think about it, right? I mean, it makes sense to me. I don't know.
It's if you're in life in prison.
It is. Hey, in prison, in jail, I work in jail. They say you're gay for the stay. All right, that's what they say. All right, they all say it.
Remember the Norm Macdonald movie, Dirty Work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what happens to people in prison, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. We know. Anyway, we are a beer show, so we do go off topic and talk about all these cool things and everything. And but Alan brung some cool beer. I brung some cool beer.
Yeah, you have some good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
we
tasty
just
beer.
get some
fluff
beer.
stuff. Good
We try to
stuff.
just get this fluff stuff was amazing, Alan. So what you opening over there now, Alan?
So I went right into it, and this is from Missoula, Montana, and Salmon, Idaho. This is a beer that Eric, his daughter, got from.
Shout out Eric, two hoppy guys, Joe and Eric.
Oh yeah, two happy guys. Hell yeah.
Two happy guys, Joe and Eric. What's up, Joe and Eric? We had them on the show. We'll have them again on the show.
Oh, yeah.
They're like we're friends. We're all friends. We hang out together all the time. So they're like
were they based in Fargo or are they here? I remember seeing them.
They're in town.
Yeah,
I stopped by the studio one time to drop off some stuff for you a while back.
Yeah, they're beer family, bro.
Heck yeah.
They're brothers. I've been getting to know those guys over time, and they're good guys.
I'm horrible at checking Instagram. I only remember to load it up like maybe twice a month, but I always see it's like a duel between Brew Brothers and Two Hoppy Beer Guys for where you guys are at for the most posts for like the week when I'm catching up. It's so cool seeing you guys do these little photos and just like what you're drinking. Do you guys run into each other a lot just by like happenstance?
No, we hang out.
Yep.
Those are our friends. We hang out. We're always with them. We hang out on Tuesdays. We do Tuesdays. At the K, every Tuesday we're at the K around 8:30.
Oh, really?
8, come on by if you want to come by.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds doable.
Yeah, the K on Tuesdays, we're there, right, Alan?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like their big special night or?
No, we just go hang out.
Just kind of like a routine night?
All beers on tap there are $3.75.
Yeah, $3.75 beers.
Can't go wrong.
And then the
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya is like half price, right?
Oh, yeah, it's the small.
Yeah.
And it is, Dale, have you ever had the jambalaya?
I did have it once a long time ago. Last time I was there with Paul, like a month or two back, we had like some really badass lavash. That was really cool stuff.
They got some good lavash. Yeah, Paul's always invited too. You know that, Paul. You know about Tuesday? Yeah, every Tuesday. Paul makes it once in a while. He comes out every now and then. Paul's married, has kids, so every now and then he'll just be like, text you, and you get a text from Paul, be like, I'm out. It's almost like you got, I'm out, like I got out of jail and shit. Like,
I know I work most Tuesday nights, but if we plan it ahead of time, maybe a few weeks out, I'll take a night off. I'll take a night off work and make sure to meet up with you guys.
Come on by, man.
Tuesdays,
we're always there, right, Alan?
Oh yeah.
I don't think we miss a night. I think I missed a couple of nights a while back because I think I was sick or something. But other than that, we're always there.
Yeah,
you find all of us there. We're always there, and then we always bring the cool thing about the K between us.
Hey, there's many cool things about the K.
Rob lets us bring some brews, and we get little cups, and we bring our brews, put them in the fridge, and then at the end of the night, we kind of try the brews with each other.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty cool. We always have a good vibe there. Try new beers,
Like you said, a big family. They all
that's
respect each other.
That's my beer family, bro.
We got there's another beer group there that we share with.
Yeah, there's another beer group.
Yeah,
They're awesome too. They're the home brewers, right?
Yeah.
What are they called again?
Ufta Homebrew.
Yeah, Ufta Homebrewing. So shout out to the Ufta crowd, all those guys and girls. They're awesome.
But mainly it's Andy.
Yes, Andy.
Andy and his wife Shannon in there.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Andy and
that's
Shannon. Yep.
the one that Steve Augustine is in?
Yep. They're all together. Yep.
I know Andy and Shannon well.
Yeah, apparently Steve's closing down, huh?
Oh yeah, he's done.
What's that? Beer Arms Brewing?
Yeah, Beer Arms.
Yeah, Beer Arms Brewing.
Apparently, he's done.
He's done. He's out of the beer business.
I'm guessing so.
Probably costs. It's expensive, bro.
Well, because I'm guessing. I don't know. Like I'm guessing it's hard to get in on Chad's schedule for getting in there to brew his beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that might be why.
Oh yeah, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, this gets a thumbs up for me too. What's this one called again?
This is Tangerine Squeezer from Highlander Beer.
Montana.
This is out of Montana. You won't get this around here.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Special order.
Yeah, this came up. So
this is good.
Eric's daughter and her fiance, they were down in Wyoming.
Yeah,
and they were down there for something, but they ended up getting a couple of 4-packs and 6-packs and brought it back for her dad, Eric. So he gave me and Joe a can of this, the Roadhouse Brewing beers, and the Grand Teton. I've had Grand Teton before, but he gave me a juicy IPA from them.
It's delicious, bro.
But they're all good.
It's very citrusy. I think this one.
Oh, this Tangerine Squeezers. It's refreshing. Imagine cold, hot day. It's really good right here. Yeah.
Oh, this is definitely a summer beer.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, and the fun thing was like, so I was hanging out
Can I
with.
get that? See that can?
Yeah, I was hanging out with
that's cool.
Eric last night and Joe, and they were. We ended up going over to Eric's house and had a garage here, and he's got. Because of the car shows downtown, so we ended up checking that out. There's some nice cars down there. There's a slick Viper down there, brand new.
Oh, wow.
Or newer.
Was it a GTS?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Or an R?
It was a newer one. It had the fat wing on there.
Did either of you make it? Anyone here make it to the? We did some on-location coverage at the American Car and Bike Show about a month or so back, or 2 months at the Alaris Center. There are so many cool vintage rides there.
Well, they'll do another one, won't they?
Yeah, I think it's like a once-a-year thing, yeah.
Because I know this one's going to be the third Thursday of every month now downtown, up and down the street.
Like a car club kind of thing.
It's all 3 car clubs together. They're doing the whole street.
Isn't there a car show this weekend?
Yeah.
Just show me.
If it doesn't get rained out.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I dropped the ball on that. The guy contacted me a long time ago about us being there to do that show, and I totally forgot. Like,
so many events to keep tabs of.
I know. You know what? I don't know about you, Alan. I've been thinking about we should just hire somebody to keep our schedule.
Google Calendar is a miracle for me.
I love my Google Calendar, but fuck.
Because we get
sometimes though, I look at it some months though, and I'm like, oh no,
we get
loaded up.
asked. We get asked to do some things, and I just sometimes I'll see it and I'll reply, and then I forget about it. I gotta be better at that.
And that's actually the joke about calendars. I think because like Joe Garcia, for example, we're talking about the car show the other day. I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
I guess, as you said, 3. There's 4 of them included into Fargo. They're doing it. I did a quick text search, and I'm like, all right, which way did I reach out to them? Probably Snapchat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, but in Fargo, I guess it's like a couple times a month they're going to be doing it throughout the summer.
That's
and
awesome.
then there's a 4th one being introduced as well.
Yeah, because the one he said that they did, it was in Cheyenne Street on West Fargo. That there was like 500 some odd
Are you
fucking
serious?
cars there.
Do they still have that local group that meets at Culver's? I always remember driving by there like once a week,
Yeah.
and maybe there would always be like a vintage car club there. You know?
So here's the joke about cars. It's not vintage. Do y'all know anyone that have access to a 1997 Mazda RX-7 Ings edition?
Joe, you got a certain one on your wish list here, or what?
Is that
What's
you?
the deal?
Do you have that only car here?
No, I want one.
I don't know.
Joe
Might know.
Unless you get that from
Joe's the
freaking-
car guy. Joe's the car guy.
Yeah, I tried to get him to... I'm like, well, I got like this much money to throw at one. And he's like, oh, that's more than enough. And we just couldn't find one, basically.
Let me finish this.
But no, that's my like dream car. I got to drive it back in the day. It's like the most legal race car out there that's not a race car.
Hey, Paul, can I get this beer on the beer cam? This is the Highlander Beer Tangerine Squeezer. Look at that. That's a Tangerine Squeezer, guys.
Ooh-wee.
Shout out to Highlander Beer. That's in Montana, right, Alan?
Missoula, Montana.
Missoula, Montana. Man, it's great beer. Great beer. You guys made a great beer there, man. That is a very tasty beer. Very refreshing.
I agree.
Yeah, totally. Woo. Anyway, moving right along. I mean, we got beer, lots of beer. Anything going on in current events? Oh, UFC 303 is tomorrow. It was supposed to be Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, but of course, Conor chickened out as usual, you know. Conor's not going to be there. Come on, Conor, get your shit together, man. You know what? Just be rich, okay? Just be rich. Don't even worry about fighting.
Isn't that not showing up?
Yeah, Rhea Rich is not showing up. So he's not going to fight. So, Alan, we got Alex Pereira and Yuri Prokovic. They're fighting again for the second time.
Damn.
So that should be a good slight heavyweight. And then we got Diego Lopez versus T Money. Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
Brian Ortega. T City. Brian Ortega. Then we got good fight. We got Michael Venom. Michael Venom.
I was going to say, we're talking about football here. Is this
I'll let you have Michael Vick. That's the right way to go.
Well, you see some of those celebrity attraction fights. They bring,
Michael Venom Page, who used to fight in Bellator, is going to be fighting against Ian Gary. He's the Irish guy that thinks he's Conor McGregor, but he's not. Like, he's far from it. He's the guy that his wife wrote a book about how to get men to give you money, like how to swindle men or whatever. I don't know. He caught a whole lot of shit from it. Anyway, he just comes off super fake. He doesn't seem authentic. He's just trying to be Conor. He's like, we're from the same country, I got the little, but he doesn't even live in Ireland. He moves. He's from Dublin, though. I think he trains out of Brazil.
I wish I needed to keep up more. I used to get those yearly. Well, they stopped making them. The yearly best of fights for UFC.
Oh yeah,
they stopped making those.
No, they still do it.
Or they still put them out on Blu-ray.
They still put them out.
Oh, okay.
They still put them out.
I have to look. Yeah.
So it's gonna.
I used to get them at Best Buy every year. I think at least I stopped seeing them for sale there. I want to say like 2013, 2014 or so. But I got like the best of the year UFC fight DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah, it'll be a huge.
I got to do some catching up then. I'm behind on like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, it'll be a huge.
I got to add a fun comment, Dale.
What's a Blu-ray player?
Blu-ray player.
Well, he mentioned Best Buy. Best Buy
womp.
hasn't sold them for years.
Well, I used to, like I said, I used to get them at Best Buy, and then eventually I think I got them on. And then I think I got them at Amazon. But
Here we go.
no, I still get like a handful of DVDs and Blu-rays a year. I mean,
shit.
Yeah, so, but like everyone else, mostly stream. But it's nice to have the physical copies of the things I really, really like.
Exactly.
Because you never know with the rights going, what's available on what anymore. So
Don't.
Yeah.
Anybody seen the new Bad Boys movie?
Ooh, Ooh,
I've seen Bad Boys. It was really good.
I want to see that Bike Riders movie.
So do I. I want to see that too.
Good.
That Bike Riders movie looks good. Yeah, I want to see that. Have you seen that? You know about the Bike Riders movie?
I saw a trailer for it.
It looks good too.
It
That
does
looks
look
good. And then Bad Boys was really good.
Bad Boys, yep.
Actually, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence delivered. They delivered.
Will Smith found some balls.
Yeah. It was a smack in the movie. I think that was towards the smack that he
Jada
did.
came on the screen, smacked the shit out of him.
Oh wow!
I don't know, man. I like Will Smith, but he definitely dropped the ball on smacking Chris Rock. That was bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
At least he's able to do
oddly
movies and stuff
unprofessional.
again. I was like, he's not. This isn't gonna like ruin his career from not getting casted again,
It's
right?
good. No,
Yeah.
it's ruined him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's able to do a big budget movie like Bad Boys, though.
Yeah,
he's still
yeah,
getting the big roles.
That's because that franchise is so
established.
That's so established.
Yeah, and you could
Yeah,
probably,
it's kind of like he's making his way back, kind of, Yeah.
Kind of
probably-
work his way back up the ranks. Yeah.
you could probably compare the slap to like the Christian Bale stuff on Batman because he was kind of like really doing the. If anyone really ever heard of that?
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, right now, guys, know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pay some bills.
Pay the bills.
We got people. You ready, Paul? What do we got first? We're gonna pay some bills.
It was Albatross first?
Albatross.
Yeah.
We'll do Albatross. Let's do it. Go for it.
Winter in the Northland means no golf, right? Wrong. Looking to get in a round of golf in a climate-controlled winter oasis? Want to just whack some balls at the virtual driving range and work on your swing? Check out Albatross Indoor Golf Club in Grand Forks with more than 90 courses, range venues, and games including Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, TPC Sawgrass, and more. All on an incredibly accurate optical-based simulators from driving to putting. Play straight up, team up for a scramble, play tournaments, or join the two-person Scramble League. It's fun for everyone and all ages are welcome too. Call or text 701-757-3220 to set up a tee time. Check out Albatross Indoor Golf Club at the Columbia Mall, your home for the best indoor golf experience around.
Yeah. Which one? There you go.
Oh.
Hey, right now we're gonna introduce one of our greater ads here. We're doing Simonson's.
Yeah.
Let's do that one. Shout out to Simonson's. Thanks for the love and support. We appreciate it.
Brought to you by Simonson Car Wash, where you'll always feel good on the road in a clean, dry, and shiny car. Get 1 month free when you buy any single wash today and experience our Fast Pass unlimited washes all month long. No contracts, no hassles, just easy billing and the freedom to wash at any Simonson Car Wash locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Enjoy our high-powered vacuums to keep your interior spotless. We also have our free-to-use detail towels available for your convenience on site. And don't forget to mention GFBS at the sales window for your complimentary air fresheners to keep your car smelling fresh and clean. Unlimited washes, unlimited savings, Simonson Fast Pass, your ticket to a clean and happy ride. Visit us today at 310 Gateway Drive, Grand Forks, and let Simonson Car Wash take care of you so you can feel good on the road in a clean, dry, and shiny car.
And we're back after paying some bills. Shout out to Simonson's, Albatross. Albatross is closed during the summer, right?
Well, not closed, but they're open only for like private events and certain things like that.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah. What are we drinking now, Alan?
Grand Teton Brewing. This is the Juicy IPA, Teton Range Juicy IPA.
Where's Grand Teton? Where's Grand Teton Brewing?
Montana.
Montana.
Quite of a state.
Yeah.
Been there a handful of times.
No, I was going to say, I thought this one had some bite to it, but after just a little, it goes down pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? I almost lived in Great Falls, Montana.
I could not live in that state for the
Almost
fact that
lived
it's expensive as fuck.
Is it expensive there?
Yeah.
I almost
There's a
lived in-
shit ton of celebrities and a bunch of people all moving there.
Oh, yeah. Logic lives there. The rapper Logic.
Yeah,
he bought
but-
a house there. Yeah, he bought a house there.
Bill Gates has a shit ton of land.
Phil
he purchased
Jackson lives
there.
out there, too, from the Bulls.
They got that very unique football field, was it with the blue turf?
Yeah.
That's in Montana, right?
Yeah, that's for the
Did
Mustangs.
Kanye
Yeah.
live out there, too?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I remember the first time I was in Montana, I felt actually poor. So we took what we thought was a back road, which it was, I guess, and it was like, oh my God, there's a mansion. upon mansion.
Big ass houses.
No, like literal mansions.
Like all over the place.
Yeah, and it was like all of them had like a football field plus for their entry or whatever, and some of them were like paved, like crazy paved roads, and I'm like, I've never felt poor in my life until now.
I always remember Montana. Joe, I probably got a few more years on you. I don't know if you remember this, growing up as the only state for the longest time to be the last holdout to have no speed limit. You remember that?
Oh, here in North Dakota?
Yeah.
No,
Montana.
Oh, Montana, really?
Yeah, and finally government cracked down on
The
them.
minute you got over the borderline and you could get into Montana, you could crack that thing over 100. No,
Are you serious?
No one's going to stop you.
Fuck, that's
I think
awesome.
as long as you just aren't driving erratically, that's the main thing.
What is it now? Is it like 80 now or something? Is it still like you can drive as fast as you want?
I don't know what it is. I know South Dakota's 8. I can't tell you what. It's been a while since I've been to Montana.
Yeah.
So, but
I like Montana.
I've
Actually,
only
you know
there
what? In the
once.
wintertime, I don't know if you noticed, Alan, but a couple of these breweries, in the wintertime, you can take the train from here into Montana, into, what's the, Billings?
Yep.
Into Billings, and you could just get off the train there. You got the shuttles to pick you up and take you around town, get you a hotel. It's pretty pricey and all that stuff, but I heard it's fun as hell. That's what I heard.
A big train trek there?
Yeah,
How many days does that go for? About?
I don't know. It's a couple of days to get there or whatever. A day, maybe a day.
Check out some sites along the way there
Sites,
and
go
just stay on the
skiing.
train?
You can get off the train. You go skiing. You can hang out. You can visit the breweries. You could go to restaurants. I heard they got great restaurants in Billings, too.
Oh, wow.
So I've never been, but I want to go. Most people go during the wintertime.
Train ride, Billings sightseeing.
Yeah, you go in the wintertime, so it's pretty cool.
I had no idea about that.
Just IPA is really good, Alan.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, thumbs up from me.
Has a heck of a smell, too. Because that's the odd thing about IPAs. It's like...
Good aroma?
I have asthma.
Yeah.
So for me, it's half time I can't smell.
Oh, yeah, that's not a
And-
fun part.
And right now it's that, but I'm like, oh, this one I can.
You can smell that one, right? Yeah, that's actually a very good tasting beer, too. Actually, these last two beers from Montana were amazing. Thanks. Shout out to Eric, man. Thanks, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Thank your daughter and her soon-to-be husband, your son-in-law, who also just got a new home, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Got a new home, so shout out to them. They're really nice people.
Oh, yeah.
And love Eric's wife, Carrie. She's a little... tiny little, just a little...
She's a firecracker.
She's a firecracker. She's a little firecracker.
Y'all go way back then?
No, we don't go way back. We go out with them. They're like our beer friends. We get to know them and all that stuff. But I like them. They're really nice people.
I mean, meaning to ask you guys for a while now. You've been just over a year now for the Brew Brothers show.
Yeah.
Have you been... Has it been able to lead to more and more networking, more people discovering you guys, discovering more beers, and just kind of just the whole local beer scene, just discovering more stuff that you had no idea about before?
Nope.
I knew a lot of it, and this just helped open the doors to get more people comfortable coming to us, and us getting out there and just asking them, like, hey, want to just have some fun and BS with us?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I've been sending messages. I'm sure you can see Alan, me and Alan, both on our Brew Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
I send messages to a lot of breweries, say, hey, we want to get you guys on the show. And they all say yes. So now all we got to do now is just set them up. So
well, yeah, you've had, 3 or 4 on the show so far,
we had
right?
a couple.
There's several. Yeah.
We could probably have a whole lot more people on the show. We just got to between me and Alan being so busy, I work, he works. We need a secretary or something, man. We need somebody to pin down people, and then we need our secretary lady or our publicist, right? Or our publicist to go. Oh, by the way, guys, you got so and so on the show today. They're going to be here, and then Paul hooks it up because we did a back and forth with Brews and Banter.
Yeah.
Another podcast. Shout out to those guys. They're out in New York. We did a podcast with them where they interviewed us on their podcast where we were here and they were there.
Oh, right.
And it was amazing. That was a really amazing time.
I mean, we need to check out that one where you guys were. I listened to the one where they were on this show, but I need to check out you on their show. Brews and Banter.
Yeah, we were, but the same show you heard that they was on here. That was actually for their show.
For their show. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was actually for their show. So we haven't done the show.
Oh, you haven't done it yet. Okay.
We interviewed them. They were interviewing us and asking us a bunch of questions.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So,
Heck yeah.
What you got going on here now, Alan?
One more from Wyoming. Well, this one's Wyoming.
It's Wyoming? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know they made beer in Wyoming. True story. I was recruited by the Wyoming Cowboys for basketball, and I went to visit. I went from New York City to visit Wyoming, and when I got there, I was like, I ain't never coming to school here. This is some bullshit. In the middle of nowhere. Casper, Wyoming. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Well, I think Wyoming's the least populated state in the country.
Listen,
but it's one of the most gorgeous.
It's pretty as fuck.
A lot of good scenery, yeah.
I like Casper, Wyoming a lot. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's pretty as fuck, but as a kid, when I was a kid at 17, 18 years old, I was like, nah, I'm past.
You can take out some cowgirls.
I know. Right? I was like, if I knew what I know now, I probably would have went to school there. But nah, I wouldn't. I didn't go before. I was like, I'll pass.
They're like, there's no one here.
I think if I can
nobody there.
I think if I can get up and get out, I would go. I like Idaho a lot.
Like, Idaho's nice. I do like Idaho. I like Idaho.
Boise's a fun area,
and I really like Iowa a lot.
I like Iowa a lot, but the other one I weirdly like it a lot is I like Nebraska.
Oh, I've been to there. Nice.
That's funny you say that.
Just driven through
Nebraska's a shit.
I wanted to go to the college Little League World Series, right?
Yeah, I like. I've been to Omaha. I've been to the zoo there. Amazing zoo.
Omaha's a fucking
number one. Yeah, number one zoo in the country. Omaha is cool. Lincoln's cool. I like Nebraska. Nebraska is very nice. They had great food, great beer, great people.
Ooh, you like good food?
I do.
Let me cook for you sometime.
You cook, bro?
Joe was a big master chef at a place here last year for couple of years here, and you're sending me photos of all kind of unique contraptions. What was like some all kinds of very unique custom decked out brats and hot dogs, right?
Yep. So the joke is I'm up to a lot via the conversation before the show.
Yeah.
I almost bought a restaurant, and then I realized North Dakota labor's at 1.5%. And very long story, so I won't go too much into it, but it was going to be a takeover and then a change of everything.
Okay.
And that's what he's referring to. And basically, I had so many labor issues where I was like, all right,
but
I'm out of earnest money, but whatever.
But while you were there for a while, it led you trying out. You just tell me you would make. Oh, I'm going to try making this day and add a little this, a little that. And you're showing me all these pictures of these just far out hot dogs and brats that I would never think of before for toppings and stuff.
Hot dogs, brats, loaded peppers, different takes on tacos, like actual. Some people call it like authentic, like Mexican tacos, and this. Taking a different take on it, but like getting the tortilla right, getting everything in the.
I don't eat brats.
Other aspects.
I don't eat brats at all.
Well, so have you ever had sliced brats hot dogs with? So the idea is like a brat in its own. What do you like? What do you not like about brats?
Pork.
I don't eat pork
At all.
at all.
All right. Well, there's turkey brats.
Yep, I could do that. I can do that.
And there's other brats, and that's the idea. Is like some people don't like brats because of the texture. For example, like when you bite into it, it's too.
Chewy. I don't
Exactly.
know. Yeah.
And that's the thing I mainly work on is consistency of texture. So a lot of it's fine dicing stuff, like hibachi style grill.
Nice. That's dope.
And you can, it's weird, but if you don't like certain things about a certain food, for example,
Right.
I'm the guy that rearranges that so you can enjoy it.
Wow. Got to try some. We got to do, Alan. We do have to have a show where we have food mixed with beer. Because some foods taste certain things certain ways with beer. You know that.
Or you cook some foods
with
with beer.
Cook some foods with beer.
I'll even play devil's advocate or whatnot. Anyways, I'll cook some stuff up.
Yep.
Beer on time, Alan. It'll be hot and fresh.
I know.
Hot and fresh. Oh man. Well, Paul makes that beer chicken or what? How do you say it again?
Beer up the butt.
Beer can chicken. Yes.
chicken?
Beer up the butt.
Yeah. Is it pretty good stuff or what? You got to bring some in, man. We got to eat that, man.
I'm a grill master.
Oh, shit. He's a fucking grill master. I've learned something new about Paul every fucking week. Now he's a grill master.
Hey, he's brought some in a couple of times. That has good stuff.
Pretty good stuff. Alan's a cook too, man. He cooks too.
I just did my meals, and I just did rice with street corn, Mexican street corn.
Is that brat?
With fire roasted tomatoes, and then I did honey sriracha chicken on top of it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Holy moly!
I love tacos.
I'm smoking a tri-tip steak this weekend.
Tri-tip steak. Paul is smoking a tri-tip. I'm coming by, but I'll be there this weekend. I'm gonna call Paul.
Actually, I had some.
Paul, I want some steak.
Actually, so here's the
Peanut
joke.
curry flank steak.
Curry what?
Peanut curry flank steak.
Ooh, that sounds
Peanut
delicious.
curry.
Peanut
flank.
curry goes on so many things.
Yeah?
It just works. It's just so good.
So here's what I cooked up.
It's so good.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's right. What you got there, Joe?
So here's what I cooked up yesterday. We had some ribs, we had some brisket, a salad, and then basically
Is that
cheesy.
pork ribs? Okay, so hey, listen. So there's a girl in town. She's from Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she makes plates. Today is shrimp Alfredo, crab cakes,
like a
crab
food
legs. She makes it at home and she sells it online. Like her name is the Pretty Chef.
And that's the joke is I was selling that to people.
Yeah.
Because like at my job, well, it's weird. it's a weird side hustle.
Yeah.
But I just cook for
Yeah.
a handful of us for shift change, and then I got people interested and they're like, hey, can I try some of that? And I'm like, here you go.
Yeah, she's called the Pretty Chef. She's pretty_chef 816. She makes plates, and then so on Sundays, she makes meatloaf. She makes baked chicken. She makes beef ribs. What else? Something else. Oh, catfish nuggets.
Yeah.
Catfish
Oh, my
nuggets.
God.
I've never heard of that before.
They're amazing.
Oh, man.
Catfish nuggets, and then she makes sides. She makes like potato salad. It's $20 a plate. Potato salad,
Something to get your money's worth. All
sweet
that.
potato pot, sweet potatoes, collard greens, like you name it, she makes it. She makes. I got a menu. I'll show you the menu before we leave today.
For sure, and that's the weird thing is like, because like, I just love cooking, for example.
Yeah.
But like, it's a weird side hustle. It's like easier to make it, because like ribs and stuff, right? It's hard to make a small amount.
Oh yeah, you got to make a lot.
And I just know people where it's like, all right, just give me a 4-pack or whatever if you want to pay cash, if you want to like, and it's just. I like leftovers, but
you just love cooking, though.
Yeah,
there you go. Alan loves to cook too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he loves to cook. That's his thing.
And if you see the movie, this came out like I want to say 2 years ago. Words on the Bathroom Walls, or something like that. It's about a guy who's a big in high school.
I want to see that quiet thing. You see that?
Going to wants to go to culinary school to be like a big time chef.
No, never.
And also kind of deals with kind of mental health, throwing it back to mental health.
Okay.
So yeah, very, very, very good movie. Highly recommend it. Get cooking and dealing with mental health and what that is all about. So yeah, Words on Bathroom Walls. So give a shout out to that.
nice. The one I liked is it's called Chef. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
I
Chef
know,
is
and
awesome. John
that's-
Favreau.
Good show.
Yeah.
John Bauer's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Big
when
time.
Dale's talking, I'm just like the food truck.
And that's all about the food truck business, yeah. Or no, he has his own Master Chef restaurant, but then
Yeah, but it is food trucks.
and then
He turns into a food truck.
that's right.
Yeah,
And he's got Chef Choi. He's a real chef out of California, and he taught him how. Like, so while they were filming that movie, he was John was on the set of Iron Man.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he
Cooking,
directed the first two. Yeah,
and he was teaching him how to cook, and that's how the show Chef came. That's how the movie Chef came. Because there's the Chef shows on Netflix too. It's a bunch of episodes. And so that's how he started learning how to cook, was because of him while he was shooting his movies.
Wow.
yeah. John Favreau's done so many big movies. I'm a fan of Swingers, Maid.
Yeah.
that guy
Swingers.
rules, Yeah.
You just said that and just crept right by. And Swingers, and you
Well,
just
John
kept going.
Favreau, classic movie.
So-
him and Vince Vaughn.
Like
Great
a real-
movie. Yeah.
Oh, Swingers is a great show.
Yeah. It's a very weird movie, but my favorite scene of the whole movie is when they're playing hockey.
Yeah, NHL '94.
And it's so bad, but it's so good because how
Yeah.
like it's
They
like
discover what a per diem is, and they just go to town.
yep, and it's only funny because of like the idea of the movie Swingers and the idea of like what that is, and it's like and now you guys are just nerding out and playing.
If you want to learn how to leave a
beer can?
voicemail, do not follow John Favreau's take on Swingers.
yeah, agreed.
Oh, battery must have went dead. Shoot.
Battery dead. Oh, battery's dead on our beer can.
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah, wah. Beer can went dead already. Paul didn't charge the phone.
Oh well, we'll make sure it's good to go next time.
Anyway, Alan, this last beer was really good.
Yeah, it's Roadhouse Brewing.
Also, the can, since we don't have the beer thing, this can is textured and amazing.
Joe, if you want, you can hold it up to that camera behind you there. So and then we
Hold
can
on,
have
let me
it there.
get him.
So and then if you switch it over to my camera, Shannon.
Oh, your camera?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, green screen a little bit.
Green screen a little bit.
Oddly
Yeah.
cool. I appreciate
That is cool.
the texture.
Actually, it's made very well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool can.
Very-
Yeah, good stuff.
That's from Wyoming?
A little bit left in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Jackson, Wyoming.
You can finish that.
Oh, okay.
What you got next, Alan?
Fuck.
Anything?
What's that? Oh,
What happened? Oh. Cool. There we go. What you got next, Alan? Anything that you want to try that you haven't tried over there before?
Weirdly scared of this, but interested.
I
no.
I'll probably
You know
play
what,
it
Alan?
safe and tap out on the rest of the ones here. But
You know what,
I will
Alan?
Gladly hear you guys say.
I tried that, and I actually thought it was really good, actually.
Okay.
Let me see what you think. I actually thought it was good. Oh, so
Oh, I gotcha.
That's the peanut butter and jelly
Jelly.
one.
Yeah,
Yep.
peanut butter and jelly. That's a very well made can. The label's amazing.
Yeah.
That whole mixtape shit is dope. That's what's it? I don't know how they pronounce their name. Is it Zol? Exol. I don't know how to spell it, but anyway, I did hit those guys up and asked them to be on the show, and they said, "Hey, let's do it." So we're gonna do something. They make a lot of cool looking beer.
XUL.
Okay. XUL beer. It's from Tennessee. They're from Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah,
very cool.
They're out of Tennessee, and they look like they make a lot of great beer. Tennessee has a really nice brewery scene, and I always check out the things they got going on, and it just looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of fun, man.
And I think we made the comment before the show here, but like the mixtape on there, it's funny and terrible. But I actually have a mixtape T-shirt, where it's just like nonstop, left to right, and it goes all around.
It's cool. You know, I got some mixtape. I got some mixtape shoes. Like I got some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Puma made a shoe where they put like the mixtape on it, and it's actual mixtape, but it's actually the shoe says play on the back, and like it has the rewind, has the fast forward on it, the stop button, and all that stuff. Puma shoes. They made a shoe. Actually, I had the shoes. Alan remember this. I had the shoes sent to my house. I live in an apartment. And then somebody stole my shoes, because that's what they do. They steal shoes and shit because they're just losers, right?
You're always gonna have those type of people.
Yeah, I
stole your shoes.
They stole my shoes right out. As soon as the UPS guy dropped it
Porsche
off.
Pirate.
Oh,
yeah,
so
just stole my shoes. You remember that?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then I contacted Puma, and then I couldn't get in touch with them. But then I it's strange enough, I knew the guy who actually made the shoes, so I hit him up, and then he hit me up, and I sent him address where I could get the shoes at, where they wouldn't be stolen, and he sent me his shoes and a whole bunch of other stuff.
There you go.
It was super cool. I thought that was really nice and everything.
And that's awesome. And
What's that? Oh, there you go. Oh,
New camera.
camera. I like it. There we go.
But no, I hear you on that stuff. Unfortunately,
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, what we got there, Alan? Turn that around.
We got the PB&J mixtape.
PB&J mixtape.
PB&J.
Watch your fingers there. There you go.
This actually lives up to the name. At first, I was
Right?
like,
Right?
I was like, hey,
Isn't that good?
it had a interesting texture where I was like, oh, I know I always like to mention that rhubarb for interesting. At first, I was thinking that, but then I saw PB&J. Actually, no,
It
peanut butter
tastes
and
like it,
jelly.
right? It tastes like it, right?
and it smells like it.
Hey,
too.
you try this beer?
The smell alone. The smell alone is fucking delicious.
Yep, I agree.
It smells good, right?
Oddly enough, I don't like jelly much.
No,
I'm surprised.
No, it's got to be you don't like grape jelly.
I was surprised that it
what
tastes so
is.
good.
But
Tastes
yeah.
good, right?
Dale
This is
knows
actually
it.
really good. You
I'm
think
not
it's
really
gonna-
into much sauces, and I consider it a sauce per se.
Yeah.
I'm
this
just
is delicious.
odd about that.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Right? Thumbs up. It tastes good, right?
Oh yeah.
Told you. I thought it was good.
If you're gonna do a PB&J sandwich, the only real way I think to do it is raspberry.
Yeah, raspberry.
Grape is awful.
So who makes this one now?
XUL?
XL or XL?
XO? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but they're out of Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
And just happened to come across this beer, and then they were actually at the Drekker Fest, the Foolers Ball too. So they just make a lot of cool beers. So I just tried it.
There's your new cam.
Here we go, new cam.
Do they? Are they pretty much just only in like the Tennessee area then? Or
Yeah. But they they come up here. They get the beer delivered up here to Minnesota. That's where I found it at. I found it at Bridgeview.
Oh yeah, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah, so they get their stuff up here. Sometimes I think sometimes like a place like Drekker's, they know a lot of beer. They know the brewery scene is such a close knit scene that everybody deals with everybody. Everybody's trying to make sure your beer gets to a certain location if it can.
For sure, and I know distribution because I've had a couple talks with Alan in the past and some other people, but the distribution is like, do we have shelf room?
Oh, shelf space. All about managing the shelf space.
Yep.
Yeah, and it depends
Into
on
the
what
head.
beers we can shuffle around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
companies have to like make bids for shelf space to get like premium, like eye level shelf space, or does it not matter?
Unless if you're corporate, you have to bid. Like Target has
Really?
to bid. Target has to bid for shelf space.
Are you serious?
If you're if you're a small company and you don't have much money, so you have to bid for your spot, and you, depending on where you want to be on the shelf, you have to pay a lot of money to be on prime location.
Yeah. And it's just, now to be fair, I will say this in the sense of business. When you're not talking about one location, you're talking about like
Chain.
crazy, because like Target, I don't even know how many locations there are, for example.
And the number
But-
starts at like 500,000 for a low ball.
Are you serious?
For a low number,
Yeah,
depends on what it is.
But when, so
For shelf space.
Crazy.
All right, Google.
You know, it's interesting, to kind of piggyback off that, talking about distribution and mentioning, the big box retail stores. Now you see Walmart and Target's having the add-on liquor store attachments now for like states, like North Dakota, because of state laws have to do like a separate door, separate entrance, and more of them selling alcohol now, and Hugo's also. Has that really affected like the whole distribution scene the last several years for you, or is it just more sales in general? Or?
It's just more sales. So for us, especially like for me and everyone at McKinnon, for us putting product out there, it depends on where you are. It doesn't matter. Like, so we'll put stuff at anywhere we want. It just depends on like what the planogram is set up to be for like each store. So like Target, they have a set planogram, and we cannot alter it. We can't change it. We have to put in what's on their planogram. No questions asked. There's maybe a little bit of flex room, depending on what they can afford to do.
Right.
Which, for the most part, we have to have those products in there.
So like 95%, you got to follow it by the ball.
Yeah, 95 to 98%. Others, like Happy Harry's, no, it's what it's what the store wants. And if it's new, try it out on the shelves and then get people to sample it, and maybe it works its way into the cooler. Because if it gets to the cooler, that's when it's going to be set spot, so it can move a lot faster because everyone wants it cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. I think it's so cool too. Like Happy Harry's and I think Rocco, maybe a couple other places in town, they let you create your own 6-pack, right? Do they still do that?
They still do that. I would like it if so if you go to the Minnesota side, you see a lot of like liquor stores, especially with like the expensive 4-packs, you see them take each one and break it down by the can, and there's an upsell to it just so the store can make money off of it.
Yeah.
So like if it's a $20 4-pack, it's gonna be $6.50. It's gonna be around $6, $6.50 a can.
Right.
Just so the store makes some money off of it. Yeah. They have to. Otherwise, they're losing money if they put it at $5. They're gonna break even. That's a loss no matter what.
They gotta make a little profit. Yeah.
Yep. But it's a nice way to go. All you have to do is just put a different sticker, UPC zip code, UPC code on there.
Oh man! Wow. Yeah. I know I've tried that just to try some new beers. I'm like, all right, let's create a 6-pack.
But that's usually the best way to go. Like when I'm there and I get a chance to do the build your own 6-pack section, I randomize a lot of it, and I take a lot of variety packs, or I take a lot of 6-packs from different breweries, and I kind of stagger them. So like you get, if you don't want this one, the other one's right above it. Instead of like you just don't get to try it, and you have to follow a certain pattern. So I'll stagger a bunch so you can try like a little bit of everything if you want to do that route. Just so if you're unfamiliar with what you want to do.
And the nice positive thing about that too is it kind of helps. If you buy a 6-pack of a new beer trying out, and all of a sudden first beer you're like, oh, this does not gel with me at all. And all of a sudden, what do I do with these other 5 beers? Just get one of that. The only downside of it, why I don't do it that often, is I see so many new ones everywhere. The time I do browse the aisles, I'm like, I don't know what to choose.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like if you want help, ask one of the guys there at Happy Harry's.
Yes.
Ask one of the guys or ask one of the gals that are there. We will definitely help you out with what you want to drink or what is going to be different to try that would not scare you away. That's the funnest part ever.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine they must get a lot for everyone who helps you on the recommendations, too. That's got to go a long way for them.
It does, but it also is just fun because it's a way to get out on the floor and just bullshit with some people. And just
exactly.
Socialize.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
There we go.
And I'll agree to that. And even shout outs to Happy Harry's. So this is when probably a good 5+ years ago. But I remember I was like, all right. Well, Dale knows this. Back in the Buck days, it was like, all right, Captain Morgan and Coke. Captain Morgan and Coke. And then basically, long story short, we kind of got into things. And then one day I was like, all right, I need to get out of this. And it was just about like, hey, so like I don't really like sweet. I don't really like this. I don't really. What would you suggest?
Well, and that's the beauty of that too. Like, especially if I'm there and you have questions or I see you struggling a little bit, I'm gonna ask what if you have an interest in anything or like what you generally drink.
Right.
Also, if you're gonna be cooking.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Because generally, what you're gonna be cooking, especially if it's like beer up the butt chicken.
Yeah.
I will tell you to get a big can, like a pounder or something like that, and I'll just tell you to dump out your Bud Light or whatever.
Right.
Because honestly, it's not going to give you any flavor. It's just going to keep it juicy.
Yeah.
But I will tell you to put like a bottle off the Build Your Own 6-pack shelf, like take an IPA or something, pour it in that Bud Light can, and cover your chicken in seasonings depending on what you're going to do. If it's going to be spicy, throw an IPA in there to keep it. Get the hops and all the flavor soak up into the skin underneath it and all the fucking cartilage.
Well, and the cool thing about that too is if you slice it at times, depending on the meats, the chicken's good for that. Right. Like just slicing it and then it gets more involved. Because Dale, you might even remember Sherry's recipe, for example.
Oh,
it was the crock pot recipe.
Our sister
with
is
Ultra.
or awesome chef.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was just this simple crock pot recipe with Michelob Ultra, seasonings of a couple things, and then eventually shred, so kind of like a pulled pork.
It melts. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
And that's the nice thing too is like if you're like one of my coworkers I work with, and he does really good. He is really good at grilling, and he does a lot of good stuff. He does a lot of pork, and he does. He'll cook it, and then he'll throw Angry Orchard in there. So all the cider and all the sweetness cooks into the meat, cooks into the pork, and he seasons it. It's really good.
Crazy.
Also, I just got the heads up. We're down to our last 10 minutes here, so I just want to make sure to bring that up.
We're good.
So with this comes out next week,
Right.
So or whatever.
Yeah.
This is gonna hit in time for Independence Day. So
Yep.
this is let's just enjoy the beer for what it is, and let's just call it fucking just drink for America's birthday.
Yeah, America's birthday, man.
Just drink to have fun, and
Yeah, enjoy it.
this is all it's going to be is just no bullshit, just socialize, get to meet people out and about.
Yeah.
Heck, invite someone over for food for what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like yearly 4th of July traditions you like to do?
You know what? 4th of July is my brother's birthday. He's passed away, my older brother. I just make the day, give him a shout out, give him some love. Sometimes I'm working on the 4th, but this year I'm not working on the 4th.
Oh, nice.
So that's a good thing. So,
Even better.
Maybe I'll just hang out with some friends and just do something different or something, It's just another day, but I appreciate the 4th of July,
Same.
I respect it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a great holiday. America's independence, So
I always kind of consider, like the Mount Rushmore of holidays.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
yeah.
Christmas, Easter.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's throw a 5th one on there. Heck yeah.
I'm throwing Halloween in there.
Yeah.
It's just way more
Yeah, Halloween's
fun.
important, even though it's like not a real holiday, but it's still important. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I know. I always like to do like there is always like a local 5K, 10K in town. It's a ritual to kick off the morning that way, and usually a little grilling in the afternoon with a buddy I'd meet up with. Not meeting up with him this year, going to actually same sister that Joe was talking about a little bit ago, do some camping. So yeah, should be a fun 4th of July.
Very nice.
Yeah, what you got going on for the 4th,
We treat it like a normal day for us. I'm going to be working.
You gotta work that day?
It's on a Thursday, so it's just a normal day for us.
Yeah, I'm off that day, so it'd be like a fun day. Just hang out, chill out. Maybe cook something good. Just let it go. How about you, Joe?
Well, as Dale said, we're going down there for a couple things, and then actually the joke is, Dale, I might be going to another friend's.
Uh-oh. Get in the shaft. No, it's all good.
No, he might be picking me up from there because it's Dead Lake. It's kind of close.
Okay.
So I might just have a long party weekend.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
So how much younger are you than Dale?
4 years, I believe.
4 years.
I would say, 4.5. Yeah.
I guess you got all the height, huh, Dale?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, every now and again when Joe and I get a chance to go, just kind of have a brother night and have a few beverages or whatever. If people just start talking to us, they'll see us talking for a few minutes and they'll go after a little while like, wait a second, which one of you are older? Because Joey just towers over me.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't look like my age. Especially if I shave, I look like I'm 20.
How old are you?
36.
Oh yeah, you don't look 36. Yeah, I get it.
No, yeah.
Alan doesn't look his age either.
No, I got fat chipmunk cheeks and I got a baby face with a dirty mustache.
Yeah. We're all aging like wine. That's pretty good.
That's the idea.
Yeah, not like
Fine
milk.
wine.
Not
We're
like
aging
milk.
like wine, except for the pears who are aging horribly. They're rotting.
Hit him with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, listen. So, what is this episode called again, man?
This is America's Day.
America's what?
America's Day.
Oh,
America's Day.
It's America's Day. Right? America's Day, man. Brew Brothers podcast, episode number 31. We had Joe here today and Dale. They're brothers. They're actual brothers, mom and dad, same, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, same mom and dad. Alan's here. Paul's here. We're the Brew Brothers. I'm Shannon Shell. That's
I'm Alan. And we're just going to enjoy Independence Day and just have some fun BSing. So everyone stay safe.
What a brew boo.
What it brew boo.
What a brew boo. That's it. We out of here.